First, I took a hoodie and laid it down on a big, huge piece of paper that I have made by forming other pieces of paper together and folded the sleeves in to make a square shape and then traced around it. Then I removed the hoodie and made any fine touches that I needed to do around the square. We're going to cut this square out just along the outside. Make sure to be careful with it because the tape doesn't hold it together that much, but it should hold it together pretty good. Then there is the finished template. Next, I took one of the big sheets out of the big pack of sheets I've just bought and pinned it down and got ready to cut it out. Once this is done, you have to make a second one. I made this one a little bit bigger for some reason. I don't think it really matters in the size. Just make sure that it will be able to fit you. And I'm cutting along the outside of the template so I have room to sew. It makes it a lot easier in my personal preference. Once both are cut out, you have to put one on top of the other. If you made one bigger than the other, put the little one on top of the bigger one, and then you should be able to start to sew. Or fabric glue if you really want to, but that'd be kind of hard, so I didn't do that. Now they're all sewn together, and we'll try to make the slit that's supposed to go down the middle. Get a measuring tape or a tape measure and find out where the center of your tunic is. Okay, found the center. Then I moved up from the center and marked it with a piece of tape where you would have to cut. You would have to cut around your waist, but maybe a little bit lower than your groin. It depends on what you want to do, but that's what I did. So that piece of tape is pretty much around my waist length. You can cut through both layers if you want to, or you can do one at a time. It's kind of your personal preference as well. Next, we will get tape and mark where we were supposed to cut off at an angle on the bottom of the tunic. I used tape because I didn't really find anything else that was able to mark the black cloth, so I think tape works just fine because I don't think it rips up the cloth. It doesn't harm it. It doesn't do anything to it. See, as I'm doing right here, I already did the other side as a test. It worked, so I'm showing you the other side. So you have to continue from the other side and curl it around onto the side you're doing. And then make an angle shape downwards to the corner of the tunic. And then later we will cut that off along the tape line. You can also look at in-game references, just like I'm doing right here. And all the tape is on. For the other side, you would literally just have to do the same thing, just mirror it. Instead of making it go down the same way as the right side that I'm doing, just make it go down on the left side, so it would just be a mirrored image. To make the red pieces on this tunic, you need to get some red cloth and make a shape 4 times. Make this shape that is shown on screen. I have made this one and actually put it onto the tunic just to see if it'll work and to see if my methods of attaching it would work, and it did. So now I will be showing you how to put on the second one. Sorry about the really blurry pictures. I had to use my phone camera because of the regular video camera's absence. But anyways, make 2 more shapes for the other side, just like this. One for the inside, one for the outside, on account of there being red on the inside of the cloak or tunic, and the outside of the cloak. Just like shown here, this is the one I've already done. This is the inside of the cloak and or tunic. This is what it would look like whenever both are on, but the left one is only attached and the right one is just for show for now. And then there's the inside for it. First, you want to start off with some needle and thread. Red needle and thread, any kind of shade, depends on really your type of cloth. I'm sure any shade would. And then there will be 3 layers for the top and 3 layers for the bottom, or front and back, however you want to put it. 1 layer in the middle is going to be black, 1 layer, or the outside layers are going to be red for the front, and you're going to want to take those and sew only the top. Then you're going to have to fabric glue the edges of the tunic, the red tunic. Fold it inwards over the black and fabric glue it. Right where I'm pointing now is where you're going to have to sew. All across that line is where you have to sew, only along the black on the top. And then right where I'm pointing now is where you have to fabric glue, all along the left side and the right side, all around the tunic. Make the tunic flat as possible, so only one side is showing, and put pieces of paper or anything below it so it doesn't, catch onto your floor or wherever you're doing this, and get ready to fabric glue. Here's a paintbrush and some fabric glue, and the bottom is done at this point. And I don't know if you could see that, but this is a pin, and I have folded the bottom over the top. But this would be the inside, so the fold would be on the inside, so it looks nice. So the fabric glue would catch on the inside and the ugly edges will not hang down. This is the final product for the Dark Brotherhood Mage Robes under tunic. Like, comment, subscribe, thanks for watching, and get ready for the next video.